Welcome. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's get started. Spread your fingers onto the mat, tuck your toes, lift your hips, and come into your first downward facing dog. So with downward facing dog, we want to pull our heels down, our feet are hip width distance, our hands are shoulder width distance, and we're pressing back into our feet. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Bring your feet together to touch and lift your right leg up in the sky. Bend the knee, point the kneecap up to the sky, make a big stretch here, and bring that right foot down. Bring your left foot up to the sky, bend the knee, point the kneecap up to the sky, take a big giant breath in, and let it go. Bring your left foot forward, bring your right foot forward, opposite hand to opposite bicep, and stretch your spine down over your legs. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And you can rock from side to side, just warming up your body, arriving on your mat. Bring your right hand down to the mat, sweep your left hand up to the sky and open across your chest. Take a breath in and a breath out. Let's bring that left hand down, right hand sweeps up to the sky, big breath in and out. Take your hands to your lower spine, interlace your fingers, pull your heels of your hands together and pull your arms over your head. A little micro bend in the knees as we lengthen through the back of the legs as we pull our heart wall down. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Swing your hands up to the sky and we're going to come into some sun salutations here. Take a deep breath in, open your mouth, let it go. Okay. Let's sweep our arms up to the sky, send our hips forward, stretch our fingers back, and bow forward. Come to your flat back. Exhale, fold your heart to your thighs. Hands to the mat, step back. Find your first high plank. Find a high plank, down to a low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Gaze is set at the back edge of the mat. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth. Look to the front, step, or take a nice gentle hop. Flat back. Fold and squeeze your heart to your thighs. Inhale, take your arms to the sky. Stretch your fingers back, lift your heart up, and bow forward. Flat back here, lengthen. Hands to the mat, step it back. High plank, your low plank. So that's either a traditional low plank or bring your knees down to the mat and come down that way. Okay. And then either cobra or lifting all the way up for upward facing dog. So you take your choice if you make your modifications. Tuck your hips, back we go. Take a breath in and a breath out. To the front again. We can step or a nice quiet controlled hop. Flat back. Either fingers to the mat or up to your shins, whichever works best for you. Exhale, fold, squeeze your heart to your thighs. Inhale, arms to the sky. Stretch those fingers back and bow forward. Flat back here, lengthen, hands to the mat, set it back one more time. High plank, your low plank, upward facing dog, stretch, roll it back, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, roll your left heel down, and lift up into a warrior one. Front knee over the front ankle, shoulders are down, fingers are stretching. Sink your hips a little bit lower, take your arms up and back, stretch here, and then back down to the floor. High plank, too low, big stretch here, send it back, downward facing dog. Left foot steps, roll the right heel down, come in to warrior one on your left side. Left hip pulling back, right hip rolling forward. Lengthen through your side waist, stretch those fingers up and back, come on down. High plank, to low plank, stretch up here, and send it back. Great job. Take a breath. Let it go. Look to the front, step or a quiet hop, and sit down into your first chair pose. So bring those shoulders down your back, open up your fingers, sit back into your heels. Peel your chest up, stretch through the fingers, take this nice and low. right? Try to keep your spine straight, pull your ribs and belly button in, your back on your heels, squeeze, and then bow. Flat back, hands plant, take it back. Good, don't forget to breathe. Right foot steps forward again. Press down to rise up. Warrior one. Interlace your fingers, send your index finger up to the sky. Take it up and back, big stretch here. And then sweep your arms in back of you. Interlace your fingers and hover down inside that right kneecap for humble warrior. Knuckles pull back, heart wall pulls forward. And now drop your head, knuckles to the sky. Looking at the back edge of your mat. One more breath here, hands plant to the floor. High plank, too low. Stretch it up and send it back. Let's do that on the left side. Left foot steps. Rise up into your warrior one. Interlace your fingers, index finger up. Look up. Take it back. Big stretch here. And then swing your arms in back of you. Squeeze the heels of your hands together. Knuckles pulling back as you hover inside this left front kneecap. Nice long spine here. Pull through the top of your head. Then let your head drop. Knuckles to the sky. Try to keep the heels of your hands together. Big stretch here, hands to the floor, take it back. High plank, too low, open up, and send it back. Step your right foot forward, left heel down, rise up to warrior one, hands to heart center, open and stretch into your warrior two. Try to take up as much space on your mat as you can. Shoulders and hips are square to the left side of the mat. Belly button is tucked in, and you're sinking down into this. Flip your front palm, back hand goes to your back thigh, top hand goes up and over your head. Keep that front knee bent. One more big stretch here, take it down. High plank, too low, and go back. Left foot steps, coming into that warrior one. Hands to heart center. Open, find your warrior two. Shoulders over the hips, stretching out your fingertips, rolling your back leg into the mat. Flip your front palm, go up and over, like you're going over the rainbow. Big stretch through the fingers, take it down and around. Good job. High plank, too low. Open up your heart, take a moment here in this up dog, and back you go, downward facing dog. Excellent job. Now, we're going to lift our right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, point the kneecap up to the sky. Now we're just going to take that right knee across to our left elbow. Squeeze it and shoot that right leg out to the left side of the mat. Look down between your thumbs and you're going to tap your right hip down to the mat for 3 and 2. One more time. Stretch that right leg back up to the sky, step it forward and through, and peel up into your crescent lunge. So shoulders are down, palms face each other. Both sets of toes are facing forward, your back heels off the mat. Hands to heart center here, stretch over your front thigh, twist, hook that left elbow deep into that front thigh, and spin your body. So you're just spinning around the axis of your spine, trying to keep your head in alignment with your neck, lifting through that back hamstring. And if you want, go ahead and split your hands. Top hand, right hand to the sky, left hand down to touch something. Block or floor. One more breath here. We're going to swing up and around and find our warrior two. Give you this view. So finding our warrior two, reverse again, and then come into your extended side angle. Elbow on the knee, left hand high, or down to the block, or all the way down to the floor. Take that left hand over your head, big stretch here on the left side body. Good, and then take that hand up and around and take your bind. Grab a little piece of your left thigh, right thigh, sorry, and roll back. Good, if you have a full bind in your practice, go ahead and take it. Keep on spinning, one more breath, down to the floor we go. High plank, too low, open up, and send it back. Good work. Take a breath in and a breath out. Okay, we're gonna step and lift our left foot up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the knee. Now we're gonna come forward and squeeze that left knee over to the right elbow. Access your core here. Kick that leg out to the side. Your left thigh is facing the mat, and we're gonna tap it down for 3, for 2, and 1. Swing that left leg back up to the sky, step it forward and through, crescent lunge on your left side, right? Bend the back knee, tuck the hips under, and reach straighten through that back knee into heart center. Stretch forward, twist hook, and spin your chest up. Holding here, spinning on the axis of your spine. Bottom hand can come down, top hand spins up to the sky. Open up your chest, look up, and then swing up and around. Find your warrior 2, reverse it, and come into your extended side angle. Right hand goes over your head. Big stretch along the right side body. Take that right hand around. Take your bind. Half bind or down to a full bind. On the breath in, you extend your head forward. On the breath out, you twist even more. Good. Look down to the floor, and we'll take it down. High plank, 2 low. You can bring your knees down. Come back up, and downward facing dog. Good job. Okay, we're going to step our right foot forward and bring our left knee down and pop on up. You're going to straighten your right leg. Try to keep your hips square, hands on the front knee. Stretch down. You're going to feel this in your left quad. Take your arms up and stretch back. Breathe. And then bring your hands forward. Lengthen over that right leg. Good. One more breath here. We're going to come forward, bend your back left knee. Reach around with your right hand. Squeeze. Get a good quad stretch on your left side. Good. Turn towards the left edge of your mat. Turn your fingers around towards the back edge of your mat. Then walk right through your hands right through your feet. A nice deep squat stretch here. Tip forward into your toes. Good. One more breath here. And then we're going to turn it around and do the other side. So your right knee is down. Your left leg's out in front of you. Your hips are even. Hands on the front knee. Shoulders are staying back. Stretch. Feeling this in the right hip flexor. Feels really great. Arms up. Lift through the fingers. Stretch back. Lift your heart up. And then frame your front foot. Pull that left leg along. Squeeze your heart wall forward and down over that leg. Keep stretching. Good. And then come forward. Bend that back knee. Reach around with the left hand. Squeeze the heel of the right foot to your butt. Nice stretch. One more breath here. Release and come back. We're going to sweep our arms up to the sky. Turn towards the front of your mat. Take a breath in and a breath out. Next, we're going to do a deep yogi squat. You're going to keep it there, or you're going to turn it into a crow. So deep yogi squat, toes turn out, knees turn out, hands to heart center, and then you're trying to lengthen up that spine. So you can stay here for about 6 breaths, or you can bring those hands down to the mat, lift your bum up, tip your weight forward, elbows are going to come over the wrist. You're going to look past your mat as you lift up. Holding here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Good. And then come on up to a standing pose. Hands to heart center. Take a breath in and a breath out. We'll do a few balancing poses here. And take our right knee up and over our left. Right arm up and under our left. Roll your shoulders down your back and lean back into your heel, coming into an eagle pose. Looking through your forearms as you lift your elbows, pull your forearms forward, squeeze those thighs. One more breath. Come on out. Swing right into the left side. Left leg up and over. Left arm under. Sink down into your eagle pose on the left. Try to keep the spine straight. Nice. And come on out. Hug your right knee in. Take your left hand out for balance. Guide your right knee over to the side, or you can reach down, get your big toe, and work an extension here. Stand up tall. Good, one more breath. Knee bends, bring it in front of you, kick it out. Arms to the sky, lift those toes, hug the knee in, and we're going to fly. Airplane, right? Heart wall pulls forward, back leg lifted. Nice, hands to heart center. Good job. Right hand out, left knee hugs in. Guide it over to the side, hold it there. Or work on your extension. Right, so we're just opening up that hamstring. It will open over time. Stand up tall. One more breath. Knee comes to the front. Pull your belly button in, kick your heel out. Good. Lift the toes, hug the knee in, and we go. Airplane pose. Open across your shoulders. One more breath. Hands to heart center. Take the hands up to the sky, swing the hips forward, stretch back, nice deep, deep back bend. And we bow forward. Okay, we're gonna take our feet hip width distance, take our big toes with our peace fingers, find that flat back first, and then elbows to the side wall as we pull down over our thighs here. Try to look underneath your legs to the ceiling on the other side. Big stretch here, one more breath. Excellent job. Come on down. We're gonna do our push-ups. Yoga push-ups, elbows bend backwards. You're on your knees. Here we go for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it back to a nice wide leg child's pose. Hips go back, fingers stretch forward, forearms, elbows, palms, fingers onto the mat, forehead goes on the mat. And just practice stretching your hip bones back and your chest wall forward. Good, walk over to the right side of the mat, put the left hand on top of the right and stretch your left side body. Go to the center, take a moment, and go over to the other side, stretch your right side body. Beautiful. Good. And then come down to your belly. I'll give you guys the side view. Come down to your belly. We're going to do a locust and then a bow, or you can do 2 locusts. So, forehead on the mat, heels face the ceiling, palms on the floor. Roll your shoulders down the back, and now lift everything off the mat. Open across your heart, lifting up. Your head is pulling towards the front of the mat as your heels are pulling towards the back of the mat. You're looking straight down at the mat, no bend in your neck. Lift just a little bit more, come on down. You can do a second one of those, or bend your knees, reach back at your ankles or tops of your feet. Don't let your knees go out to the side, keep them in the back of your hips. And we're gonna lift up here, maybe do some rocking. Right, try and get back onto those quads, lifting the chest, good. Come to your highest point, wherever you are, and come on down. Forehead comes to your forearms, bend your knees, just do a nice, easy windshield wiper work here. Excellent, take a breath in, take a breath out. Okay, we're in a perfect position to come into our abs. So, today we're gonna do a forearm plank and bringing our knee forward. So, forearm plank, elbows right underneath your shoulders, open across your chest, palms, forearms on the floor, tuck your belly under, and come to a forearm plank. We're gonna bring our right knee forward, and then stretch the hips down. Left knee forward, hips go down. Keep on going for 10, 9, 8. Be sure to bring those hips down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now, we're going to come into dolphin. So walk your feet forward and pull back on your heels. This is a tremendous stretch of the back of your legs. Yeah. Roll your shoulders up and away. Don't collapse. You can stay here, or you can lift your right leg, bring it down, lift your left leg, bring it down. Right. Get a little bit more ab work. Left. Right. Left. One more time. Good. Take your knees wide. Slide back into that child's pose. Take a breath in and a breath out. Let's swing forward. Let your hips drop. Roll your shoulders back. Bend your knees. Just coming into a swan here. Pushing your head back by your toes. Breath in and out. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. Big stretch back here. Nice job. Come down to your knees. Do a few cow and cats. Cow and cat. Okay, we're going to sit down onto our mat and take a nice wide straddle. Stretch out the backs of your legs. Try to get the backs of the legs onto the mat, onto the floor. Tuck your flex your toes. Pull your belly button in, roll your shoulders down your back. You're just going to take a nice, easy walk towards the front of your mat. Right, as far as you can go. Just stretching forward as we send our hips back and down. Good. Come on up. Turn towards your right leg. Reach forward. Grab onto your right big toe. Put your right elbow inside that right knee. Take your left hand up to the sky. Roll your spine. Get those ribs across. Take your arm over your head. And twist. Try to push your left butt cheek down. Then come on up. And let's go to the other side. Stretch, reach, get that foot, and bend over that front knee. Don't forget to breathe. Breath in, we stretch forward. Breath out, we go deeper. Hook that big toe. Left elbow inside. Right hand up to the sky. Over your head. Push your right butt cheek down. Good, one more breath. And come on up. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees drop. Lean forward. Maybe put your elbows into those thighs and push them down further. Good. Nice. Stretch your legs out. Lift your hands up. Leading with your heart. Grab onto your toes. Push your thumb into your big toe mound and pull your pinky toes towards you as you lean forward. Stretching forward with your heart on the breath in. Exhaling, deepening on the breath out. Good, one more breath, one more stretch. Come on up. Okay. So we're going to do a back bend. We'll do bridge. And then you have an option of coming up into wheels. So you're either going to do 2 bridges for 8 counts, or you'll do a bridge for 8 counts and then push up into a wheel. So bridge, you're going to lay down on your back, lift your bum up, interlace your fingers underneath, and roll onto your shoulders. So you're going to roll onto those shoulder blades. And then you're going to stay looking at the ceiling. You're not going to turn your head from side to side. Make sure your ankles are under your knees. You're going to pull your shins forward, but this is a back bend, an upper back bend. So lift your chest up and pull it back towards your nose. And you're stretching here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down, and then come up for a second one. Or if it's in your practice, flip your hands around, press into your hands and your feet, and lift up and find a wheel pose here. So you're pushing up, pulling your heart wall forward. Good, for 8, or you're in bridge. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift to your highest, tuck your chin, come on down. Bring the soles of your feet together, one hand on your heart, One hand on your belly. This is rest time, so just close your eyes. Take a few breaths here. Okay, bring your knees together, grab the back of your thighs, and rock on up here. We're gonna stretch out our hips coming into pigeon. So pigeon, your right knee and your right hip are gonna be lined up with the right side of the mat. Your front shin, your right shin is going to be as forward and square to the front of the mat as possible. What you want is your right hip to be touching something, either the mat, or if you have a block or a towel, you can swing it around. Okay, take your left leg, and it goes in back of you. Roll so both of your hip bones are facing forward. You should feel sensation in this right hip. Good. Flex your right toes. Lift your heart up, and then we're taking a slow walk. Try to keep your hips square as you stretch forward. Your head goes down last. And coming into half pigeon here. Relax your shoulders down your back. Press your right hip down, pull the front of the left hip forward. Good. You can stay here in half pigeon, which is fine, or you can lift up, and if double pigeons in your practice, you can go ahead and take double pigeons. Double pigeon, you keep your right leg right where it is, you swing your left leg up and around. You stack your left ankle over your right knee, and your shins are going to stack over each other. Nice tall spine, otherwise you're still in half pigeon on the right side. Come forward, pushing the hips back. Using your breath, right? Breath is so important. Breathing in, stretching forward and down. Good, one more squeeze here. And then come on up. Take the left leg, bring it forward, and we're gonna all come into pigeon on the left side. So the left knee and hip are lined up with the left side of the mat. That's the most important. Keep your alignment. Shoulders and hips square to the front. This left hip is on something if you needed to push down into something. We're going to lengthen through our heart, and then a nice slow walk forward, coming into your half pigeon on the left side. Holding it here the whole time, or for about 8 breaths before we go into our double pigeon if you're doing that. So pushing that right hip forward towards the mat, and then pushing that left hip down into your block or into the mat. Good. If you're doing double pigeon, now's the time. Lift your heart up. Move that left shin parallel to the front of the mat. That's the most important piece. And take that right leg up and around. Stack shin on top of shin. It's okay if there's a lot of space. That's just your hips trying to open. Lengthen through your heart, and let's walk forward here. Stretch. Feels so good. Breathing here. If you're in half pigeon, that's fantastic, right? No FOMO at all. Just be where you are. Try this next time. Take one more breath, one more stretch for everybody. Good. And then everybody, we're going to stretch our legs out to the side, in front of our mat, and we're going to lay down. We're going to hug our right knee into our chest, give ourselves a squeeze. Try to lengthen your left leg down to the mat. Put your right hand out to the side for balance and guide your left knee nice and easily across, your right knee nice and easily across to the left side of your mat, and a nice, beautiful supine twist here. Feels so good on the spine. Take a breath in and let it go. And then go ahead and switch. Hug the left knee in. Left hand out to balance. And guide that left knee across your body over to the right side. Maybe you'll get a little back crack here. It always feels so nice. Excellent. Now hug both knees into your chest. Bring your soles of the feet up to the sky. Reach up. Get the outer edges of your feet. Make sure your tailbone's down on the floor and pull those kneecaps into your armpits.
your happy laughing baby, and you can rock from side to side. Nice and easy. Maybe straighten one leg and then the other. Good. One more squeeze here. Hug your knees in and stretch out. Feet wider than your mat, hands down by your side, palms up to the sky. Roll your shoulders down your back. Close your eyes, relax your jawline, coming in to your Shavasana. Everybody take a nice deep breath in. Slowly let it go. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Plug your knees into your body. Give yourself a great big squeeze of appreciation for taking this time to take care of yourself. Let your knees fall over to the right side. Your left hand's going to come across. And you're going to push up to a nice tall seat with your eyes closed. Hands on your knees, roll your shoulders down your back. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. And then bring your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. And I acknowledge and thank you for spending the time with me today. Namaste.